Have you ever wondered how a nation can transition from a military dictatorship to a democracy while simultaneously navigating the complexities of ethnic federalism? In the case of Ethiopia, this was not just a thought experiment, but a real-life political evolution that occurred following the collapse of the Derg regime in 1991. The Derg, a military junta that ruled Ethiopia from 1974, was overthrown in 1991 by a coalition of rebel groups known as the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, or EPRDF for short. The EPRDF's victory marked the end of a 17-year-long brutal rule characterized by human rights abuses, economic devastation, and a relentless civil war. The EPRDF did not simply assume power. They initiated a radical transformation of Ethiopia's governance structure. The first step in this transformation was the drafting of a new constitution. This constitution, adopted in 1995, laid the groundwork for a federal system of governance, a stark departure from the centralized system under the Derg. This new federal system was not just based on geographical boundaries, but also on ethnic lines. It divided Ethiopia into 9 ethnically based regional states and 2 chartered cities. This system, known as ethnic federalism, was designed to address the long-standing ethnic tensions and disparities within the country. Ethnic federalism had both its champions and critics. On one hand, it was seen as a tool for empowering marginalized ethnic communities, giving them a degree of self-governance and preserving their cultural and linguistic identities. On the other hand, critics argued that it could exacerbate ethnic tensions and potentially lead to fragmentation. Despite these concerns, the EPRDF pushed forward with its implementation. It was a bold experiment in governance, one that has had profound implications for Ethiopia's political landscape. So, what have we learned from Ethiopia's journey from a military dictatorship to a democracy with an ethnic federal system? We've seen that such a transition is not only possible, but it can also bring about significant changes in the governance structure of a country. The case of Ethiopia shows us that the path to democracy can be complex and fraught with challenges, especially when it involves addressing deeply rooted ethnic tensions. We've also learned about the concept of ethnic federalism and its potential implications, both positive and negative. In Ethiopia's case, it has been a double-edged sword, providing a degree of autonomy and representation to ethnic communities, while also posing risks of exacerbating ethnic divisions. In conclusion, Ethiopia's transition to democracy and ethnic federalism serves as a fascinating case study in political transformation. It's a tale of resilience, innovation, and the unyielding pursuit of a more inclusive and representative form of governance. And it's a story that continues to unfold, shaping the future of this diverse and dynamic nation.